On this week's episode of Destination Pro Arrival, we have a tag team match of N.D.S, Levy Cruz and Rylie Jackson taking on Lorbin, Darin, Corbin, and Heavy Metal Lore. Welcome into this week's episode of Destination Pro Arrival, and right off the bat, N.D.S catching Lorbin by surprise. It's the team of Darin, Corbin, and Lore, the monster, and N.D.S made up of Levy Cruz and Rylie Jackson, a couple of crowd favorites here in Destination Pro Arrival. James Cardarelli with you, and Corbin on the outside with Levy Cruz, a big forearm to the back as Rylie Jackson and Lore fighting on the other side here as this match already underway here, and they need to restore some order as this one's on the outside. N.D.S has been making waves here in Destination Pro Arrival. Corbin has been, well, he's been causing trouble, to say the least, as Levy Cruz just takes a big forehead to the side of the apron there, and then Rylie Jackson knocked down. Taunting the fans here is Darin Corbin. Darin Corbin hasn't made very many friends here in Thief River Falls. He's trying to turn the whole town against Josh Price, the Wrecker. You guys know him, Thief River Falls' own. Big boot to the outside, Rylie Jackson. As now Corbin is going to be taken all the way out to the entrance here of the venue at the Armory, and N.D.S not afraid to use the environment, best known for their epic street fight a couple shows ago. Look at a fan handing a chair to Rylie Jackson. Let's see if he uses it. No, he's going to put it back down. And what do we have here? Looks like Levy Cruz and Lore going at it. Big chops, but the monster, that's going to be hard to take down Heavy Metal Lore. You're going to have to get more creative than that. Up against the pole, Levy Cruz directing traffic, a big chop. Lore just eating those chops. And now Rylie Jackson wants a piece, and Lore a bit stunned here. Another chop from Levy Cruz. I think Lore kind of enjoys this in his own sick way. Darin Corbin getting back into the action. A lot of history between Darin Corbin and Josh Price. We haven't seen the Wrecker in quite some time on the shelf because of an injury, but a mainstay here in Destination Pro Arrival. Levy Cruz now getting caught by Heavy Metal Lore. Lore showing off the strength. Levy Cruz lands on his feet, and now we're actually going to have a tag match. A couple of right hands, and Rylie Jackson into the ring now. Finally, the referee has gained some sort of control over this one. Big boot to the midsection, a kick to Lore. Big forearm from Jackson. Here is that tag team tandem offense that N.D.S is known for. Well traveled in a big elbow drop, and Lore now face first into the mat in a pinning attempt. Our first one of the match. That one's broken up by Darin Corbin. Darin Corbin in heavy metal lore. You can call him Lorbin. I don't know if that name is very creative at all. And a big flying forearm off the middle rope from Rylie Jackson. Now the pinning attempt. And that's a 2 count. Darin Corbin he's been causing problems, to say the least, here in Destination Pro Arrival since his debut. And at some point in time, you got to think the Wrecker is going to try and find his revenge for him trying to, well, get the town against him. His own town, his hometown of Thief River Falls. The reason why we're all here at Destination Pro Arrival is because of Josh Price. Corbin trying to get to his partner Lore. N.D.S. doing a good job of cutting the ring in half. Corbin with a big boot to Jackson. And now Corbin throwing Levy Cruz into Jackson, but it backfires and a big neck breaker. What a reversal there by N.D.S. And now the pinning attempt. And Corbin able to kick out. Now Corbin will roll to the outside. It looks like a tag did happen. And now here comes Lore. Double clothesline to N.D.S. Kicking Levy Cruz to the outside. I believe Rylie Jackson's the legal man. Now Darin Corbin getting his money's worth here as Levy Cruz on that pavement on the outside. That cannot feel good. Knee to the neck. Into the post by heavy metal Lore. Goes Rylie Jackson. Big forearm chop to the back of Levy Cruz. And a right hand, a flying punch there from Levy Cruz. And we're on the outside again. And something tells me that these two tag teams will do whatever it takes to pick up the victory. And now Levy Cruz stalking his opponent, Darin Corbin. And what do we have over here? Rylie Jackson. He's got Lore in the stands, laying down right hands on heavy metal Lore. And Lore looks exhausted. That's what N.D.S. will do to you. They'll wear you down. And now at the eyes, raking at the eyes is Corbin. Checking on his partner, Rylie Jackson. Pokes Corbin in the eyes again, and now both of them in the stands, and Rylie Jackson's going to lay down right hands on top of both Darin Corbin and heavy metal Lore. Corbin sitting on the lap of his partner now. That's embarrassing. And then a chop, and Corbin clearly hurting from that one. The fans getting their money's worth here in Thief River Falls as these two teams duke it out on the outside. A lot of fan interaction. That's what you get here at Destination Pro Arrival. A big right hand from Lore. Into the ring goes Jackson. What does Jackson have in mind here? He's sizing him up, and a suicide dive, and Lore is stunned. Rylie Jackson continues to come at you fast. Here he comes with another suicide dive into Lore, and Lore goes into the stands. And Rylie Jackson now feeling the energy of the crowd. And here comes Darin Corbin. Darin Corbin. Big right hand blocked by Jackson. Lore stalking Jackson now. Picks Rylie up. Big choke slam right on the ring apron, and that does not feel good on the spine, on the back of Jackson. Lorbin, the team of Darin Corbin and heavy metal Lore, dirty as they come. I've sat in with Darin Corbin on commentary here in Destination Pro Arrival, and he makes it very clear. He will do whatever it takes to win. He'll also do whatever it takes to get this crowd against N.D.S., against Josh Price, the Wrecker, who, by the way, N.D.S. and Josh Price, great friends, great relationship. That's one of the main reasons why N.D.S. has been here time after time fighting in Destination Pro Arrival because of that relationship. And now a roll-up, and that's kicked out. But that relationship has blossomed into a great friendship. They have each other's backs. But, of course, the Wrecker unable to compete, and we'll see when he can come off the shelf. And you know he wants some revenge on Darin Corbin. Corbin. And then a big boot from Lore. And here comes Lorbin now. The tag team offense. Levy Cruz reaching out for his partner. Rylie Jackson is stunned in the middle of the ring. Momentum in the hands of Lorbin. Just working on that neck of Rylie Jackson. And a big boot to the midsection. Chop. In the stomach now. Right hands, right hands. Rylie Jackson trying to get the crowd behind him in a big clothesline. And that just folded Rylie Jackson in half. And a tag to Darin Corbin. Darin Corbin, he'll go to the middle rope. Sizing him up. And a big drop there. Tag team offense. And Corbin with a lazy pin attempt. And a little bit too lazy. And now he's taunting with some fans. And this is where Darin Corbin can get in trouble sometimes. Too much back and forth. Too much paying attention to the outside. As he lays a big boot to Rylie Jackson's neck there, the back of the neck. And Rylie Jackson now in a compromising position. As Lore will use that boot to apply pressure. The referee not paying attention, having a conversation with Corbin and a fan, and Heavy Metal Lore taking advantage. Levy Cruz desperately needs to try and get in this match as Rylie Jackson over in Lorbin's corner. And Darin Corbin, he's going to use that rope break to the very last possible second. He has 5 seconds. He's going to use all of them. And now Lore gets tagged in. Big boot. As Rylie Jackson is just rocked. He's trying to feed off the energy of the crowd. He's trying to get back into this one. Into the corner. And the power, the strength of Heavy Metal Lore on display there. A knee to the midsection. Now in the corner of Lorbin, and Darin Corbin will tag in. It's been a while since we've seen Levy Cruz. Somehow, some way, you gotta tag in Levy Cruz. Left hand. Rylie Jackson taking a beating here. Holding on for dear life. Here comes Corbin and a big boot. That might be the opening that Rylie Jackson needs. Going over to the corner, and then a left elbow stuns Corbin. Corbin hanging on to the tights of Jackson. Jackson lands on his feet, and a big neck breaker. And now here comes N.D.S. Rylie Jackson needs to get the tag now. The crowd is behind N.D.S. Corbin is stunned. Corbin's face first into the mat here, and now's the time for N.D.S. to strike. The crowd wants to see Darin Corbin lose this. The crowd behind N.D.S. Chance. And then a big right boot, and then it looks like Levy Cruz was tagged in. Levy Cruz to the top rope. This is where he's most dangerous. flying through the air, and he arm drags him through. Darin Corbin doesn't know what hit him. Here comes Levy Cruz. Kicks Lore. Big right hand. And a kick. Another kick. Corbin blocks it momentarily. Levy Cruz up and over. Darin Corbin onto his head there. Levy Cruz showing off the athleticism. He'll go to the top rope. Lorbin is on the outside. Levy Cruz, fearless. The daredevil from N.D.S. backflip, and he rocks Lorbin to the ground. This place is on fire here in the Armory in Thief River Falls. N.D.S. has been a crowd favorite since day one here in Destination Pro Arrival, and it's because of things like that. Levy Cruz rolls through. Neckbreaker to Corbin. A 2 count as Corbin kicks out somehow, some way. Darin Corbin, a veteran in his own right. It's going to take a little bit more than that for Corbin to tap out. Here comes Cruz now in the corner. Skull-crushing finale there from Darin Corbin. And kicking out is Levy Cruz. Corbin saying 3 count. Not even close, buddy. Here comes Darin Corbin. Calling his shot. He's calling his shot on Levy Cruz. Rylie Jackson pushes Levy Cruz out of the way, and taking the ginger snap is Rylie Jackson. And now Corbin is unhinged. Levy Cruz with the right forearm there. And that's what makes N.D.S. such a good team right there. The selflessness of Jackson. And a DDT to Corbin. Lore breaks up the pinning attempt. What a battle we have here in Destination Pro Arrival. Lore planting Jackson. And now putting Corbin over, Levy Cruz for the pinning attempt, and that's 2. That's 2.5. Levy Cruz able to kick out somehow, some way. Now Lore. Well, I don't believe Lore's the legal man. Putting Cruz up on his back. Jackson back into the ring, pulling Cruz down from Lore, and a big super kick to Lore. Here comes Jackson, trying to dispose of Heavy Metal Lore, and he does. He kicks him to the outside. Cruz and Corbin are the legal men. Jackson trying to get Lore away, as far away as possible. They're on the entrance ramp now. Good strategy here by N.D.S. A right hand. Big boot to the midsection. Now Lore. Looking to plant Jackson. He's got him up. Rylie's got to get out of this one. He does. Super kick to Lore. And Lore is going to get down off that entrance ramp. He's a big guy to take down. You can only stun him, it looks like. And now Jackson's going to fly. And that's going to do it for Lore. Lore does get taken down. He's on his back now on the cement. Rylie Jackson doing everything in his power to take out Heavy Metal Lore. Still, the referee's got to get back to the ring here. The real fight is in the ring. Corbin sizing up Cruz. Cruz now with some jabs to the midsection. Big roundhouse kick. Off the top rope. And then a big neck breaker off the middle rope there. And Corbin, that would have been 3, but the referee is preoccupied. The referee is preoccupied with Jackson. And what do we have here? Who could this be? Oh my goodness. Spine buster in the middle of the ring by a masked individual. Could that have been the wrecker? And now here comes Levy Cruz. A masked man just spine busted Corbin in the middle of the ring. Levy Cruz capitalizes with the frog splash, and N.D.S. picks up the victory. Destination Pro Arrival, ladies and gentlemen. You got to come out to the show on September 16th and see how this thing unfolds. Who was that masked man? N.D.S. picking up a huge victory over Lorbin with the help of a masked individual, and one can only think that could have been Josh Price, the wrecker himself.